All right. So this is entry number 3. Sort of a collab, actually. Off camera is my friend Georgia.
Hi.
She's going to maybe pop in if something interesting happens, and she feels like she needs to interject. So today's topic, I wrote today's journal entry was taking care of myself by the numbers. So I was talking, or this was about like goal setting, right? Like, and specifically goal setting that is numerically driven, like research oriented, like keeping statistics on things. So I decided on a number of things that I should track, like daily tracking, right? One of them was a binary, like yes, no, did I meditate, right? And that should be entered like at the end of the day, because I think meditation actually takes a lot of forms. Like it could be walking meditation, it could be running, which I think is a form of motion meditation, yoga. So like very binary, like did I meditate, did I not? I think for the most part, it'll be like, did I sit zazen in the morning, or did I like go to against the stream and like sit meditation? So yes, for that today. 2, mindfulness minutes. Like how many minutes did I spend being mindful? Like this is a goal that I set. I said 30 minutes initially. Could be again like a lot of different ways. Like I find that like I can mindfully cook, right? Like I can mindfully like take a leak. Like I can mindfully like go swimming. I can mindfully go in the jacuzzi. I can mindfully take a shower. So like, did I hit 30 minutes? I'm trying to go up. I think I hit 30 minutes, so that'll be yes today. But that's like more of a continuous distribution. It's not like binary either or. So I could track it. It could be, I think maybe probably more like 2 hours today actually. 3, did I do something kind? This is yes or no, binary.
Yeah.
I think I did. Did I do something?
Yeah,
kind?
you did something extremely kind.
What did I do?
You when I was feeling like I was having a hard day, and you just took me with you where you were going.
Oh, to my parents' house.
Yeah. And then you guys took us we went to lunch. That was extremely kind.
Yeah, and then my parents did something kind to us. So
Yeah.
she bought us lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. I got three hit so far.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. 4, did I do something compassionate? Did I do something compassionate?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's binary, yes, no.
Mm-hmm.
5, planning minutes. So this is like, this is kind of like mindful planning, right? So like we often say in like, you know, when we discuss mindfulness, we say like, oh, I was caught up, you know, like, oh, am I planning? You know, like when you discover yourself in the act of planning, right? Mm-hmm. And like I do that all the time, and I don't think it's a bad thing. Like we're human, right? Like we need to plan, like that's normal. But like not to do that like while like absent-mindedly, like not being mindful of it, right? To actually like be mindful of like, yes, I am planning for today. Mm-hmm. Like I am sitting down and I'm spending these 15 minutes planning out my day, or even beyond today, like into the week or the month or the year. So like I'm just sticking with 15 minutes now. I think that's appropriate amount of time to like plan a day, mm-hmm. to like give your day some structure. Mm-hmm. I don't think I did that today. Like, well, actually, I kind of did because I wrote this out, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe I did. Well, I don't know. Well, we'll answer that later. Number 6, heart minutes. So this means to me, like minutes in my target heart rate or beats per minute, like so 130 to 150 beats per minute. So like active cardio, right? Like I did not do that yet. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll go like run around the block for 20 minutes or something, or not. You know, it's okay to miss goals. It's okay to miss goals. This is the first day, so you know. Number 7, aerobic minutes. So this is like target heart range 110 to 120 ish, 125. I'm shooting for 40 minutes because I do feel like my cardio is not where I want it to be. I can consult my watch. I think, let's see, today I have done, my walking average is 101 today, but I haven't been wearing my Apple Watch. So this is probably no, but like, I don't know, we'll get an estimate in there. Let's see. Oh, thinking of others, right? So this is another continuous. I'm trying to spend 30 minutes a day thinking of others. I think I hit that today. Mm-hmm. But that's like, I think that's appropriate. Like I'm not trying to make that go up or down right now. Thinking of myself, like compassionately thinking of myself, like am I putting myself, first in the things that I need to put myself in first? Mm-hmm. Again, 30 minutes, that's a continuous distribution. I think 30 minutes is probably good. Like 30 mindful minutes about like, what do I need today? Oh, screensaver. Hold on. Okay. So we're at 5 minutes. Okay, we said 15 tops.
Okay.
But I think we'll get there in 10.
Okay.
Let's see. 10 minute, or sorry, number 10, overthinking. This is a continuous distribution measured in minutes. I said I'm going to allow myself 3 hours of overthinking every day, right? With the goal of going down. 3 hours. I think that's a compassionate amount of like, I fucking overthink the shit out of everything, right? So I'm thinking like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I think maybe I'm definitely already at 3 hours, I think, today. I think I'm continuing right into this train of thought. Like, I'm fucking overthinking this right now, right? Like, yes, like, okay, gonna cut that one right there.
Yeah,
Gonna cut that one right there.
Right there.
11. Did I do something stupid? This is binary, yes or no. Today, I don't think I did anything stupid, and that the goal is to always keep this at 0. Okay, so like if I hurt myself somehow, right? Like if I like broke a leg, I don't know, like that could maybe not be stupid if it was like a legit accident or something, but like again, overthinking. We're just gonna leave that there. 12. Did I do something recovery related? Binary, yes or no. Like I took Ramage out to dinner, who's my mentee.
You went to the Dharma talk.
I went to the Dharma talk, so that's recovery oriented. Yeah. So like that's it. That's I capped it at 12, and I said it's almost a new moon. That was the other thing that came to me today, right? So I'm like new moon and full moon are like those should be touchstones, right, for me. And so I think what I discovered or what I decided was that new moons, right, in the possibility of darkness where nothing can be seen, you set intentions for the new cycle, right? Like you can become whatever you want to be for the next what is it?
Moon cycle?
Zephyr or something.
Oh yeah, you texted that to me.
Yeah, whatever that word is. The next phase of the moon, right? Like that's your becoming. So you set intentions about what you want to become. And then on the full moon, which is also a very Buddhist important time, right? You use the light of the full moon to reflect on what you became.
Oh.
Right? And then did you manifest everything that you wanted to be? What went wrong? Like what went right? What went not as expected? You know, like what can you do better next time? So this is going to be my new cycle. Is like new moon, set intentions. Full moon, reflect, introspect, and correct. So yeah, that's it. I will say, what are we at? We're at 8 minutes almost. So in the last 2 minutes of 10 minutes, I wanted to say there was something else that I was thinking about in terms of thinking of others, and I was thinking about my friend. I will use his first name S, or his first initial S, because I haven't gotten permission to publicly post who he is or anything about that. But he and I used to feed the homeless together, and he that stopped during COVID. But one of the main reasons it stopped was because he was spending all of his money on food to cook that he cooked himself. I tried to financially help him a little bit, but he spent a lot of his own money. Oh wait, this is yours. I guess.
I'll get yours.
Okay, thank you. It's on the corner over there. He spent so much of his own money feeding the homeless, right? And in a way, it was totally unsustainable for him. And so I was thinking, okay, now out of COVID, right? He's gotten back on his feet. He lost his business during COVID. He had a gym. I'm giving away too many personal details here, but he lost his business, kind of his livelihood, right? But now he regained his livelihood because he bought a pizza truck and he's selling pizzas. And I had one recently and it was fucking incredible. It was such good pizza. And he's I saw him recently. He was I think we're gonna start feeding the homeless again. I'm well, we need to figure out a way for to pay for the food and everything, because you can't do that again to yourself, Mm-hmm. And he has dependents, he has kids, and his kids depend on him. So I'm for everybody's sake, we have to find a way to do this. So I got to thinking, right, and the thing that I always felt was difficult for me about feeding the homeless was one, I don't think food is actually the most pressing issue, but secondly also where we were feeding in Santa Monica, it was a lot of fucking, it was in a neighborhood of like a lot of fucking rich people. A lot of rich people were pissed off because there were homeless people and like coming into their neighborhood, and like they didn't want the homeless people there. And I was like, well, fuck you. You should be compassionate. Like, you see what you have. Like, you should be grateful. And then I was like, I think there's a better way all around this. Like, if Steve's serving like this fucking bomb ass pizza that like rich people are like, that shit was not cheap. Like, I paid almost like $30 for a pizza, and I believe me, it was fucking worth it. But I'm like, like, how are you going to justify like giving away these pizzas to homeless people while rich people are there like paying $30 for a pizza? And I'm like, well, this is an interesting intersection of like economics and like decision making and like altruism and compassion and like leveling the playing field. So like I had this idea, right, that like Steve is not super efficient at making pizzas. Like, he's passionate about making pizzas and he makes great pizzas, but like, let's make it a little bit more efficient to the point where like he gets to make, like, he chooses what he makes, right? Like, whatever pizza he wants goes into the oven. It comes out, it's piping hot, right? It's the best fucking pizza you can possibly imagine. Now let's like I'm thinking like, oh, I like Tinker boards, I like electronics, like let's make a pizza timer, right? That gets set on that pizza as soon as it comes out, and it starts out at $35, right? And like, people can bid on it in 30-second intervals. If somebody bids 35 seconds, like within 30 seconds to buy that pizza for $35, like, it's theirs, right? First one in. Next tick, like next 30 seconds, it gets dropped to like $30, right? Then if somebody is like, fuck 35, but I'll pay $30 for that pizza, they can have it, right? Like, jump ahead another like minute, right? It drops down to like $28, right? So this pizza, this piping hot delicious pizza is only like a minute old, and yet it's already dropped $6, right? Or $7. And then like somebody's like, yeah, like, I love this pizza, but like, I can't afford to like fucking throw $35 at it, but like maybe 25. All right, like, I'll wait another minute, right? And then it goes down to the point where it's like 15 minutes, right? And it's like, it's like $5, right? Because people are fucking lining up around the block for this pizza, right? It's at $5, right? And then there's the homeless person that's there that's like, it's still warm, and like, fuck, I don't have $5, so like, I'm gonna wait like another 5 minutes. And guess what? At fucking 15 minutes later, like, the pizza's free. The homeless person gets it. It's not the greatest pizza because it's not piping hot, but it's still pretty fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, I eat pizza out of the refrigerator all the time, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
So I was like, like, let's have that. Like, I'll make the timer, right? That like drops the price. I can like do the bidding strategy. Like, I'll write the software. Like, I'll do it super cheap on the, like, I'll use Arduino zeros for like, $10 a pop. Like, we can have 30 of these timers. That's $300 in like maybe what, like 40 hours of my time. Like, well, I can fucking do this, like,
yeah.
and then that way, like, Steve gets like a good chunk of money, and like, and maybe he also puts in some constraints, like maybe like 15% of his profits just go to like making piping hot pizzas that go to homeless people, like, there's so many ways to make this work, and like so many ways to like make this work. Like, he's got a pizza truck, right? Like, he can put that shit on Twitter, like, I'm gonna be at this homeless encampment selling people like fucking pizzas. Rich people drive to the homeless encampment, see the fucking squalor that people are living in, right? And they get pizza, and like, homeless people get pizza. It's this melding of like universes, like, like, fuck, that's like perfect. It's a great solution, right?
Yeah.
So I'm willing to make that happen. Like, I'm committed to it. Like, hopefully, I haven't even talked to Steve about this yet. Shit, I just used his name.
I was gonna say you.
Fuck, S. Hopefully, forgive me, because like, I don't know how
Steve's
to edit this shit.
It's a pretty common name.
Yeah, it could be any
It's
Steve.
a pretty common name.
The pizza truck. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna cap it there. We're over. Oh shit, we're 15 minutes. We said 15 minutes. All right, so we're at 14 minutes. I'm gonna call it there. We're gonna call it a night. George and I are going to drink tea. We might go fucking jump in the pool. It's too late to jump in the pool. But maybe we'll go for a walk around the block, cool down. I'm talking really fast, so I'm going to cool down. Maybe have a cactus cooler and call it quits. So, all right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.